Hey y'all. So, as you can tell, bare minimum setup, something special. So I was editing in my room, right? Just working on the projects for this weekend, for this Wednesday, for Friday, getting everything just set up and dialed in. And God impressed upon my heart just to share this. So, being obedient, that's what I'm doing. Camera setup, quick, simple setup. Some people have liked this, so yeah. Uh, God told me to tell you, whether it's just one person, whether it's a bunch of people, that He sees you, He cares about you, and He loves you. I don't know why that was just so prominent upon my heart, but then it led me to Psalms 139, verse 13, that says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And that's just David just giving thanks to God. This is him, pretty much, it's a love letter that he has to God, that, that you knew me before I was even created. You knew me in my mother's womb. You knitted my innermost parts. It also says, where can I go? Whether I'm in the hills or in the valleys, you find me there. You put a hedge of protection over me. And I don't know who needs to hear this. If it's one person, it's one person. If it's a bunch of people, that's great too. But, excuse me, but I don't know. Like, it's just this thing just tugging at me. And it's like, hey, put the mic on, turn the camera on, and let's talk. So I just want you to know that those feelings of inadequacy, those feelings that you're not worthy, those feelings that you might be having, that, those dark thoughts, know that if no one cares about you, the Bible says, though your mother and your father may leave you, I will never leave you. That's God's promise, right? And I've said that before in multiple podcasts, but it's true that when God promises something, He fulfills it. He comes through with it. You can take it to the bank. I apologize for the background noise, but it's true. So if you're feeling that way, right, you don't have to put in the comment section your email or say, this is me. If you want to, by all means, but if you want, just listen. My email's on the bottom of it. Just send me an email. We can pray together. Know I'll be praying for you. Even if you send me an email, just quick one like, that was for me. I know what that means. All right. You don't have to get into detail with it. If you want to, by all means, I'm ready to listen. But just know, God sees you. He sees where you're at. That feeling of endlessness, that, all these worries won't ever stop, that things are just going to keep on getting worse and worse. There's going to be an end to this. I promise you. And God's going to see you every step of the way. He's going to see you through and through. So that's it. Like, this is for that one person or the bunch of people, because I felt this just very strong, like to the point that got me out of like my editing chair to come do this. Because it's for you, and someone needs to hear that you're loved, you're cared for, you're important, you're worthy. You know what? Like, you're not a mistake. And like the Bible says, He knitted you in your innermost parts, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. When it says fearfully, it means He took His time with you. I mean, it's amazing to think about that. So if you're feeling some type of way, if you're feeling, those feelings of just inadequacy, those feelings you're just feel down, let this be a pick-me-up. Whether you're watching this an hour from now, whether you're watching this, 5 weeks from now, I hope this helps, and just know God cares about you and you're worth it. Don't make a permanent decision off a temporary feeling. That just came right now to my mind. Don't make a permanent decision off a temporary feeling. You might feel like crap now. You might feel not too good right now. But I promise you, once God gets involved, things change. You change. All right? That's it, guys. Y'all be safe and have a good night.